Khalil Mack rumors bring great news for the LA Chargers. This is probably one of the biggest storylines around the LA Chargers this offseason. Mack is going to be a free agent for the first time in his career, and after a short retirement scare, now it's clear that he is making a big return. The Chargers fans are optimistic Mack will run it back with the Bolts, but this is not so simple. Let me give you a clear scenario. What's up, Chargers fans? Welcome to the NFL Playbook Chargers. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This channel is all about breaking down everything you need to know about the Bolts. After losing to Houston in the playoff, Khalil Mack was seriously considering retirement, but a few days ago, he made it clear that he will play for another year. However, just because Mack is planning to play in 2025 doesn't guarantee it will be with the Chargers. At this point in his career, winning seems to be his top priority. If another team with a better shot at the Super Bowl offers him a fair deal, Mack might decide to leave the Chargers. The Chargers already showed interest in retaining Khalil Mack. In the end-of-season press conference, both head coach Jim Harbaugh and general manager Joe Hortiz made their intentions very clear. They want Khalil Mack back. Hortiz said he's already texted Mack about chatting soon. Harbaugh words are even more interesting. I don't know if it's possible to get everybody back, but I want to get as darn close as possible, and nobody more than Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack is ESPN's 7th best free agent this year, and he's the best edge rusher in the class. That's why experts are linking Mack with multiple teams, but the early interest in the veteran edge rusher could be a bit underwhelming, and that might actually work out in the Chargers' favor. ESPN's Jeremy Fowler mentioned the Atlanta Falcons and Carolina Panthers as two of the early teams showing interest in Mack. The sense is Los Angeles will make efforts to re-sign Mack, who will play in 2025 after he said he needed to take time to mull his future following the season. The Chargers believe he embodies the spirit of the team's toughness, but many teams will be lurking for potential pass rush help, including, but not limited to, Atlanta and Carolina. But Stephen Hagland of the Guilty as Charged podcast brought an interesting point to the attention of Chargers fans. If Carolina and Atlanta end up being the top external suitors for Mack, it's likely that he'll be returning to the Chargers in 2025. Atlanta is projected to have around $37 million in cap space, while Carolina has roughly $42 million available. The Chargers are in a strong position, with a projected $63.05 million in cap space, giving them the flexibility to make a competitive offer. So money won't be an issue for the Chargers. Los Angeles has plenty of cap space this offseason and can free up even more by waiving or trading Joey Bosa. While the Chargers shouldn't go overboard with a pass rusher in his 30s, the team has the resources to compete with any other team in a potential bidding war for Mack. Along with Falcons and Carolina, the Washington Commanders are also eyeing free agency with potential acquisitions in mind, specifically Khalil Mack. Analyst Jack Sperry highlights Mack's impressive defensive stats, emphasizing his role as a seasoned edge defender and skills in protecting mobile quarterbacks, which could benefit the Commanders' offense under a new dynamic passer. According to SpotTrack, the Commanders have $90.95 million in projected salary cap space with 34 players under contract. That's a healthy spot that could potentially increase further once releases, contract extensions, or restructures come to light. But here's what things get interesting. Money doesn't seem to be the biggest factor for Mack this offseason. While he'll still be looking for a fair contract, he's in a position where he might be willing to take a little less if it means joining a team he's genuinely interested in playing for. The one thing that has eluded Mack in his NFL career is playoff success. He's never won a playoff game, and that's likely going to be the key factor in his decision-making this offseason. Sorry to break it to Falcons and Panthers fans, but neither team is anywhere near the level of contender the Chargers are. The Commanders can be a real threat if they are serious enough to sign Khalil Mack, so the ball is in Mack's court. The Chargers are going to make him an offer, for sure. So what do you think? Do you think Mack will choose the Chargers for probably his final year? Or he may choose another Super Bowl-worth team? Share your thoughts in the comments section.